What's up, everybody? Anton here from the eCommerce Lifestyle Podcast, coming to you on a Tuesday morning from a 100-degree Austin, Texas. It's been crazy out here. I actually lived out here last summer also, and I think I was here the summer before as well, but I don't remember it being this hot. It's insane. But I wanted to record a podcast on my way into the office today and talk about something that I see all the time online. In fact, I just saw it this morning while reviewing some of our ads on Facebook. And if you've been in business for a while, you probably already are well aware of what I'm going to talk about. You know, if you've been in any type of internet marketing or e-commerce or really marketing in general, you'll be aware of this. But for those of you that are listening to this and maybe are newer, I would say, new-ish to the world of online entrepreneurship and business, I just want to share this message with you. So basically this morning I was checking in on a few of our Facebook ads for one of my companies that teaches people how to build dropshipping stores. So it helps people to build dropship stores on the Shopify platform. Now, what was interesting is, well, it's not really interesting anymore. As I'm sure you're aware, on Facebook posts, when you're marketing to people, people like to put in their opinion in the comments, which is fine. And, no hard feelings. Like if someone wants to kind of cast a prejudgment on what it's all about or what they're going to learn, then to each their own. Again, if they're not informed at that point, whatever, it is what it is. Just delete it and ban them usually, because it's not worth the back and forth, because some people just don't want to learn. But the type of comments like the one I saw this morning that really do bother me are the ones that are not just misinformed, but that are misinforming other people, and not about my businesses or anything like that, but about business and about, I guess you can call it, techniques or tactics in general. So we have an ad running for a webinar that I'm doing this Thursday. And the webinar is all about e-commerce, obviously, and how to build a dropship store. And part of it's about how to get traffic. So someone left a comment on the ad and said, this what I forgot exactly how it was worded, but basically the point was that traffic to e-commerce stores now is almost impossible because SEO is dead, right? They said SEO is dead. That was the main part that bothered me, because then under that, their comment actually got a bunch of likes, and a bunch of people responded, yeah, I tried SEO years ago, it doesn't work. Other people, yeah, like it's just, you have to be rich to make this work, or only people that are already successful are able to rank in Google, blah, 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 blah. And what's funny, first of all, is that SEO, search engine optimization, is not even close to our biggest source of traffic for our e-commerce stores. It is something we do, put time into. It is something I teach and share information on. But the part, again, that bothered me is that all of these people were talking about how SEO is dead. And you've probably seen posts like this on Facebook and on YouTube and in blogs where people say Facebook ads are dead, and, Pinterest is dead, and Shopify is dead, and dropshipping is dead, and the next thing, and so on and so on and so on. And the thing is that it's just obviously, to me, and again, maybe this is to everyone, but to me, it's just obviously not true. And to other people, it obviously is true, because again, there were multiple responses to this person's comment, all agreeing. And what's crazy about it is I know that these people don't know what they're talking about. And the easiest way to describe this for anyone who thinks that things like SEO are dead is to go on google.com and search for any type of product, right? So go to google.com, type in entryway chandelier. You're going to see your product listing ads, you're going to see your search text ads, then you're going to see a whole bunch of organic listings. And how are the top organic listings there, right? Why are they the top positions in Google? Because the webmaster or their marketing team optimized their site for search, because they're doing SEO. So to say things like SEO is dead and then have people agree on it, and then to have the uninformed person who doesn't even know what SEO means yet but sees that, then in their head, right, when the person sees this ad I'm running that's uninformed and then sees all these comments, then in their mind they already saw 5 people say something like SEO is dead, so now to them they think SEO is dead, when obviously, right, obviously it's not. So the thing with any type of information you see online, and again, this is whether it's coming from me or whether it's coming from the biggest influencer or blog or news channel, people, they say things that really aren't true. That's where this whole fake news thing came from, right? Because maybe they don't do it with bad intent, but they make these comments while being uninformed themselves. So the people, right, let's just say the guy that said SEO is dead and started that comment thread, maybe, years ago, he tried to do something like, and again, this is all assumptions, but maybe he tried to do something like build an AdSense website or an Amazon associate website, and then went to Fiverr.com and bought a bunch of backlinks because he read in some, $7 ebook that that's how you do SEO, and it didn't work. So for him, he thought, you know what, SEO is dead. And maybe someone else, saw a post that SEO was dead because someone that tried that way had it die or it didn't work for them, right? So that's how these uninformed rumors start. And there's a principle that I'm not going to be able to think of the name of right now that came from two sociologists. I wish I could think of the principle's name, but basically what it says is that the less informed someone is on a certain topic, the more likely they are to give their opinion and to think they know more. So the person that knows the very, very least about SEO is the one that's going to think that they're the expert and they have the end-all answer, right? Same thing with Facebook ads. Someone that, spent $100 on Facebook ads 6 months ago and didn't get results, they're the one that's going to think that they have all the answers and that knows why it's a failure, right? So the way it works with any skill set, anything, the more you learn, the more you realize there is to learn, and the more proficient you get in anything, right? The less you are just to pass judgment. So I guess the big takeaway here, or that I hope is a big takeaway, again, it's not for you if you're a marketer and you've been doing this for a long time, because you know that yes, email marketing still works. It's not dead, because our inboxes are full of emails every day from companies that are making money off us and the rest of their list. Yes, Facebook ads still work, because every third post in your Facebook feed is from an advertiser, and it's there because it's making them money. Yes, yes, search engine optimization still works, because when you Google a product type, the first results are optimized for search on-site and off-site. So just know that the people that are usually throwing around these comments and saying things like this is dead or this doesn't work or this is a scam, unless obviously it's like an outright scam, like some kind of MLM scheme or Ponzi scheme. But when it comes to techniques that people are currently using, when people are saying they're dead or they don't work, it's because the person saying that is really the person that knows the least, and they feel like they're most qualified. They feel like they're the one that knows the most, when really all the people out there, probably hundreds of thousands of people that are making money with it, just see that and kind of laugh. But the uninformed person that sees that comment from the other uninformed person, unfortunately takes that for truth. So the only way you could really know, right, if something is true or not, especially when it comes to marketing tactics, the way that I do it, I guess I could share, like, maybe there's, many ways, but this is the way that I know, right? If I see something or a new technique that someone's talking about, well, if they say it's dead, first I'll ask them, why do you think it's dead? And then whatever they tell me, I'll say, okay, why do you think that's true? Okay, how much did you test? Okay, how much time did you put into it? How much budget? And I want to get a good feeling for it, because yes, I'm sure a ton of people have tried to optimize their sites for search and failed, whereas there's, for every search on Google, there's people at the top who optimized and won. So same thing with Facebook ads. For every one that failed, there are a bunch of people that are just making money every day. Same thing with Google PLAs, same thing with everything. So it's not I would say it's not the business model, it's not the marketing technique, it's usually the strategy that the uninformed person or the beginner used that they're then passing judgment on. So keep that in mind. And again, the only way you're gonna know if something works or not is when you put an honest effort into it for your business. And even then, before we do that in our businesses, we just try to find people that are already doing it, that are making it work, and then model what they're doing. Because again, people are running Facebook ads because Facebook ads make people money. People are advertising on Google because Google makes people money. YouTube ads, Pinterest ads, Twitter ads, whatever. People are doing it because they're getting an ROI. And that's really all you have to know, okay? Don't take someone at their word when they just say this thing doesn't work or this thing's dead. And on the flip side of that, this is important, when someone just says, hey, this thing works, it doesn't instantly mean it's just gonna work for you right away. And that's really important. So I could tell you right now that for the past decade, Google product listing ads, Google Shopping, what used to be Frugal, has been our highest converting source of traffic for our e-commerce stores. And that is true for my business, and it's true for a ton of e-commerce stores. But with that being said, if you have an e-commerce store store and you go set up your first, Google PLA campaign today, that doesn't mean that tomorrow it's going to be your highest converting source of traffic. Because again, you will be a beginner. It'll take time for you to learn. It'll take time for you to optimize. But in the long run, as you become more proficient, as you learn more, and as you realize there's always more to learn, that's when things will work, just like it works for the other, again, whatever it is, 100,000 advertisers they have. So that's kind of a rant this morning, guys. And it's really, I know that this podcast, just a heads up with e-commerce lifestyle, I do want it to be for people that are already running stores, already running e-commerce businesses that are, up and running and profitable. So I do hope you know this, but I did want to get this rant out just because I feel bad for the people that are uninformed, because I know personally for me, when I got my start in e-commerce back in 2007, if I was seeing posts all the time from multiple people saying SEO is dead, or email marketing is dead, or Facebook ads are dead, or Google is dead, then I might have been turned off from it. I might have not tried it. I might have thought my lack of early success meant that it just didn't work, and I might have given up. And I don't want people that really want a better lifestyle for themselves, that really want freedom, that really want, the entrepreneur's dream, to give up because of someone that literally knows next to nothing posted on one of their social media accounts, okay? So don't take anyone at what their words on a screen say, including myself. Try things yourself, and I'm telling you, if it's working for other people, there's no doubt that it will work for you as well, as long as you put in that work, as long as you stick to it, as long as you focus on improving every day, all right? So hope you guys found that valuable. Hope you got some insight. And if you did, please do share this podcast. I'm trying to, really trying to honestly impact as many people as possible. That's one of my goals this year, really for no other reason than I want more people to be entrepreneurs and to be able to control really their destiny and just to be happy. So if you know anyone that's struggling in business, that's struggled to start, I think this episode would be useful for them. So please do, email it to them, do what you got to do, and I would definitely appreciate that. So with that being said, guys, probably talk to you tomorrow on the e-commerce lifestyle podcast. See you, everybody.